here's your hosts, Bo and Abby.
Now I think it's time for what I think is the biggest news out of Disney.
Okay.
And I'll let you take it.
So Disney came out this week with news about a new test run, beta trial, however you want to put it, of a new level of the Lightning Lane system, and it is called Lightning Lane Premier Pass. Starting October 30th, which is just like a week-ish away, week and a half away, at Disney World, and October 23rd at Disneyland, the Lightning Lane Premier Pass will be out, and this will allow guests to immediately join a Lightning Lane without having to make a reservation or a selection in their app. This will be allowed once per ride, and on rides that or experiences, attractions that offer lightning lanes.
Yeah, because not every ride has a lightning lane.
Right, but if it has that lane, that option, then you can use it. A couple things. The Premier Pass will only be available to people staying at the Deluxe or Deluxe Villa hotels. So those are your high-end hotels. And guests at the hotels will be able to purchase their Premier Pass up to 7 days in advance, just like you can do with lightning lanes right now. Mm-hmm. So this is neat in the sense that I've talked about this a couple times, but my least favorite thing about going to Disney right now compared to when I've gone before like 2019 is you're on your phone all the time because you're always like going to the next thing. You're always thinking about lightning lanes and like getting the next time or what's going to be available and like planning out the day. And like it really takes away the spontaneity of just like, what do we want to do next?
This looks fun. Let's hop in the line.
Right. So with that comes a price.
Of course it does.
I feel like on Once Upon a Time, Mr. Gold.
Yeah.
It's like,
magic.
This is the price, dearie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All magic comes with a price.
So this new service is going to run $129 per person per day up to $449 per person per day. So just kind of like Lightning Lane runs now, your most expensive park is going to be Magic Kingdom with an average of $329 to $449 plus tax a day. That's per person per day. Animal Kingdom will be $129 to $199. Epcot is $169 to $249, and Hollywood Studios is $269 to $349. And that one surprises me that Hollywood Studios is so high. But I guess like the thing with Hollywood Studios is there's not a lot of rides, but all the rides that are there are like everybody wants them.
Yeah,
so
your Tower of Terror, Rise of the Resistance,
Slinky
Rock
Dog,
and Roller Coaster, like
Runaway
they're all
Railway.
Hits.
Yeah.
Like, what's the one people usually skip? Aliens Running Saucers, probably?
Yeah.
Like, that's it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Disneyland's version of the Premier Pass will launch October 23rd, and theirs will also be $300 to $400 per person per day, depending on the date. All 2024 dates are $400 per person per day right now, and you can purchase them up to 2 days in advance, and it will cover both Disneyland Park and Disney California Adventure. As of now, there is no park hopper option for Disney World, so that's also important to note because if you have a park hopper pass and you choose this, let's say for Magic Kingdom, but then you want to go over to Epcot, that service does not carry. Mm-hmm. So you'd have to like go back to and rebuy like original Lightning Lanes. Mm-hmm. So after hearing this, after thinking about it, because I know we talked about it a little bit on our own, what do you think about this new option?
Okay, so before I really get into my thoughts on pricing, which you could probably guess what it is based on our last episode where we tore apart the menu for the Cake Bake Shop, I'm going to play devil's advocate because there are some people who are defending this. So this package is obviously probably not for people like us.
Right.
This is...
What do you mean, people like us?
Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious based on how much we hated the idea of an $18 peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Everybody should hate that. I don't care how much money you have. Everybody should hate that.
But this is for the people who want the perks of like a Disney VIP tour, but maybe they don't have a party of 10 or they can't spend $450 to $900 an hour for the VIP tour.
Yeah, but the VIP... Okay, that's what it is?
That's...
The Disney one?
That's a defense that people have for this. So, what I would like to do is compare this to what Universal offers. Mm-hmm. What does Universal offer?
Theirs is the Express Pass, right?
Yes.
Unlimited Express Pass, which you get for free if you stay
at their
version of a deluxe resort.
It's included with your...
And their version of a deluxe resort is still cheaper. I believe the last time I looked, their version of a deluxe resort runs the same price as like a moderate-ish resort at Disney.
Yeah. So like to me, I don't mind that they have this this option. I think it's a great option. It's to me the fact that it's not included with your deluxe resort price. Stay, like when Universal does do it, and it's just another example of again Universal being more guest friendly than Disney, which I know is something you don't want to hear.
Hey, I try to be as unbiased as possible because I am like a consumer first, and I know that there's just a lot with the whole Lightning Lane experience that people are just really unhappy about. Like, I've been checking the apps a lot because I have clients at the parks right now. And it's really busy right now, probably because of the hurricane a couple weeks ago and like fall break and, you know, Halloween, et cetera, et cetera. And a lot of people are posting about the crowds being so big and they're buying Lightning Lanes and then they get to the park and there's like one available all day. And it's like, so they've spent, you know, maybe $120 to $150 for their family to use this service, and now they can't use it.
Yeah.
And then you're just, again, you're on your phone like refreshing. Like, that's not a fun experience.
Right.
So
to go into a little more detail about this, I'm going to play a video from TikTok. This is from a user called pure.pixiedust. For her math, she's using some expected prices that she got from Theme Park Professor.
So both passes, Express and this Premium Lightning Lane thing, let you show up to any ride, anytime, walk on in, all good, as long as they have an Express or a Fast Pass line. But let's break this down by how many attractions you're going to get for that cost. I'm going to start over at Islands of Adventure, which is my favorite park. So if we head over to Universal's webpage, Islands of Adventure has 17 rides that you can utilize their Express Pass system on. This excludes Hagrid because Hagrid doesn't take Express, and Pteranodon Flyers because you need a kid. So you're spending $115 to go on 17 attractions. It's going to be about $6. Oh my god, you can't see. $6.76 per attraction. We can look at Universal Studios Park itself as well. That one has 13 attractions that you would be using with the Express Pass. So that comes out to about $8.46 per attraction. A little bit more expensive at Universal than over at Islands. Benefit of the doubt. Let's go to Animal Kingdom, the cheapest one you can do with this new Lightning Lane option. According to Disney's website, there are 5 rides that you can utilize Lightning Lane at this park. And I'm going to be generous and throw in the Nemo show and the character, like, meet and greet, and the, what's the other show that's over there? Oh my god. Festival Lion King. Hello. I'll throw those in too. Bringing our total up to 8 attractions. You are paying $129 for 8 attractions. That comes out to $16.12 per attraction that you want to do, and that's including Dinosaur, which is closing soon. You know? But okay, fair's fair. We'll go to Magic Kingdom, where they have the most attractions with the Lightning Lane entrance. From their website, I counted 19 attractions that you could probably use this system on. I don't know if they're going to honor Tron or Tiana, but it feels like they will, so in good faith, I'll go 19 attractions. So for that, you're going to pay about $17 per attraction you want to experience at Magic Kingdom. I found 15 attractions, including the stage shows, to use Lightning Lane at, which don't use them at stage shows. Oh my god. And that comes out to $17.93.
For Hollywood Studios.
The difference is astronomical.
And then $15.36 at Epcot.
Mm-hmm. And one thing I think that is important to note is at Universal Parks, if you don't stay at a deluxe resort, it's like $400.
Yeah.
Like around Christmas, it's date based.
Mm-hmm.
So like in the summer, it's going to be probably cheaper. But like when we looked at it, when we were there in November last year, it was like $400 a person. So there's a lot less people using it. Lightning Lane, if you purchase this, you're still going in the Lightning Lane with everybody else. So you're still potentially waiting 10 to 15 minutes. It's not a walk-on.
Right.
I feel like she made it seem kind of like it was a walk-on, so that's something to note that, like, you're still waiting.
Yeah.
You're just not maybe waiting. I like to use Winnie the Pooh as a good example. I feel like the standby for Winnie the Pooh is normally like 45 minutes to an hour, and you can normally use a Lightning Lane for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Which I could not imagine being in that line for
Yeah,
an
especially
hour.
because there's drums in the line for Winnie the Pooh.
And just the
Like
audience
kids
is,
can drum.
and the audience is babies and kids and toddlers, and it's loud.
Yeah. But if people want to check out Epic Universe in May, Dinoland before it closes, or if they want to try out...
Hold on, we can't. I feel like we need to wait. We can't just like end it there.
What do you want to say? What's left to say?
I don't know. Just like I feel
Okay.
like we just harped on it so hard, and then we're like, okay, we're done.
Okay, well, do you... Any final thoughts?
Well, what are your? You never told me what you actually think. Would
Sure
you
I
pay
did.
for this?
Would I pay for it?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I don't...
What price point would you pay for it at?
I wouldn't pay for it. I wouldn't pay for it.
We pay for Lightning Lane though.
That's what I
Happily.
would pay for. I would pay for the Lightning... I'd rather pay for the Lightning Lane and be on my phone than have to pay an extra $400. I'd rather pay an extra $40 and have to be on my phone than pay $400 and be able to walk in.
So let's say it was $30 Magic Kingdom Lightning Lane or $99 Premier Plus per person. I would probably pay $100 to not be on my phone per person. Oh my God, that's $400 though.
Yeah. So would you? No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
There is a market for it. There is a person who will do this.
The Grand Floridian crew will.
Yeah, but I don't. It's not for us. It's not for us who do split stays at All Star Movies.
That's because we genuinely wanted to see All-Star movies.
I know.
though. There's nothing wrong with staying at value resorts.
No, there is not. But
yeah, I understand.
okay,
Okay, so anyway, it'll be
it
interesting.
should be included with your deluxe resort stay. That's my final.
They should go back to the fast pass system where it was just free.
Well, yeah. There's lots of things we wish they would
But
do.
that's the hard part is like it's so expensive. I don't understand because it's not following traditional economic rules. Like the Disney park experience is not following like demand and what is it?
Supply and
and
demand.
demand and like the price. Like they keep raising prices and raising prices and raising prices and everybody is mad about it. But it's like it's record numbers and like.
Well, it'll stop at some point.
But
they'll hit a price point. They'll hit a wall at some point.
I know, but like at what point? Because
Well, look, I mean, how many times in the last few months have we talked about making a trip and then have decided not to because we can't afford it?
I know.
We wanted to go for Christmas, not going to happen.
Yeah.
We wanted to go in February, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
We're most likely going to Disneyland, but that's because you have a work trip out in California.
Right.
So like, it is pricing certain people out.
I know. That's sad. I don't like that. We weren't supposed to end on a low note again.